The city outside my window hums with a restless energy, a symphony of car horns and distant sirens that never quite lulls to a peaceful silence. It's the kind of night that wraps around you like a heavy blanket, pressing down on your chest and stealing the breath from your lungs. My mind, usually a whirlwind of thoughts, feels unusually quiet, except for the persistent echo of the day's worries. They twist and turn, refusing to be banished into the darkness, clinging to my thoughts like shadows. Sleep, that elusive sanctuary, seems impossibly far away. I've tried everything. I've counted sheep, listened to calming music, dimmed the lights, even tried that ridiculous lavender spray they sell at the store. Nothing works. My mind races, replaying conversations, analyzing decisions, and conjuring up anxieties about the future. The familiar frustration rises within me, a bitter taste that lingers on my tongue. But tonight, something feels different. A quiet yearning for something more than just physical rest takes hold. I crave a deeper peace, a calmness that transcends the physical. It's a longing for solace in the face of my own internal storms, a desperate need for a refuge beyond the limitations of my own mind. I know, somewhere deep inside, that the answer doesn't lie in a perfect sleep schedule or a relaxing playlist. The solution isn't found in external circumstances, but within. I need to turn inward, to seek out the source of this restless energy and find a way to quiet the noise. There's a familiar presence I can turn to, a source of unwavering strength and boundless love. A whispered promise from long ago echoes in my heart, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Tonight, I'm choosing to believe that promise. Turning to the stillness of the night, I reach out not with restless hands, but with a weary heart. It's in the quiet that I've often found my strength, a place where the clamor of anxieties fades and a deeper truth emerges. Think of a mountain lake, its surface undisturbed except for the gentle lapping of waves against the shore. The world beyond may be a whirlwind, but here, in the heart of the stillness, there is a profound peace. That's the kind of peace I yearn for, a sanctuary for my soul where worries can't reach. But finding stillness isn't always easy. It requires a conscious effort, a deliberate turning away from the constant distractions that pull at our attention. Just as a gardener must weed out unwanted plants to nurture the growth of desired ones, we must learn to weed out the thoughts that clutter our minds and hinder our connection to the divine. This isn't about suppressing emotions or ignoring the world's challenges, but rather about creating space for something more profound to take root. It's in these moments of stillness that we begin to hear the whispers of God's presence, the gentle nudges of His love. Imagine a tiny seed nestled deep within the earth, waiting for the right conditions to sprout. The seed doesn't force its way into the sunlight, it simply trusts that the earth will provide what it needs to grow. Similarly, when we surrender our anxieties to God, we open ourselves up to His guidance and allow His peace to penetrate the depths of our being. The human mind, a tapestry woven from experiences, beliefs, and emotions, can often become tangled and frayed. It's like a garden overgrown with weeds, where the vibrant flowers struggle to break through. We become overwhelmed by anxieties, doubts, and fears, leaving little space for joy, peace, and clarity. To find restful sleep, we must learn to cultivate this inner garden, to weed out the negativity and allow the seeds of tranquility to flourish. Consider the act of meditation. It's not about emptying the mind, which is an impossible feat. Instead, it's about learning to observe our thoughts without judgment, allowing them to come and go like clouds passing across the sky. We don't try to cling to the pleasant ones or push away the unpleasant ones. We simply acknowledge their presence and gently redirect our attention to the breath, to the sensations of the body, to the stillness that exists beneath the surface of our thoughts. This practice of non-attachment, of letting go of the constant chatter of the mind, is essential for cultivating inner peace. It's like releasing a tight grip on a rope that's pulling you down, allowing the body to relax and the mind to settle. This doesn't mean suppressing our emotions or ignoring our problems, rather, it means approaching them with a sense of detachment, recognizing that they are temporary experiences that will eventually pass. This practice of letting go, of surrendering to the ebb and flow of life, can be a profound challenge, especially when faced with persistent worries. It's like trying to hold on to a handful of sand. The tighter you grip, the more slips through your fingers. We think we can control our thoughts, but often, they are like unruly waves crashing against the shore, relentless and demanding our attention. Now, consider how this applies when you face a daunting task or a pressing concern. Instead of letting the anxiety consume you, imagine approaching it from a place of calm detachment. Picture a seasoned sailor navigating a storm. They don't panic or fight against the wind and waves. Instead, they adjust their sails, trust in their experience, and guide their ship through the turbulent waters with a steady hand. Similarly, when we face challenges, we can choose to respond with a sense of equanimity, recognizing that the situation, while difficult, is not insurmountable. This doesn't mean ignoring the problem or pretending it's not there. Rather, it means approaching it with a clear mind, free from the grip of fear and worry. We can gather the necessary information, assess the situation objectively, and then take deliberate, measured action. This approach allows us to tap into our inner resourcefulness and navigate challenges with greater resilience. Now, consider how this detachment manifests in our relationships. Just as a calm lake reflects the sky more clearly than a turbulent one, a tranquil heart allows for deeper and more authentic connections. When we approach others with a sense of peace, we become less reactive to their words and actions. We're less likely to take things personally, to get caught in cycles of anger or resentment. Instead, we create space for empathy and understanding, for truly listening and connecting with the other person on a heart-to-heart level. Think about a time when you were deeply hurt by someone's words or actions. How did you react? Did you lash out, withdraw, or stew in bitterness? What if, instead, you had taken a moment to pause, to breathe deeply, and to approach the situation with a sense of calm curiosity? Could you have better understood the other person's perspective, even if you didn't agree with it? Could you have responded with kindness and compassion, even in the face of hurt? Cultivating this inner stillness isn't about becoming emotionless robots. It's about learning to manage our emotional responses, to choose how we react instead of simply reacting instinctively. It's about responding to challenges with a sense of balance, recognizing that both joy and sorrow are part of the human experience. Furthermore, this practice empowers us to navigate conflicts with grace and wisdom, to build stronger and more resilient relationships. Now, consider how this inner stillness translates into our relationship with the world around us. Imagine a serene forest, untouched by human interference. The trees stand tall and strong, their roots firmly planted in the earth, their branches reaching towards the sky. The air is filled with the gentle rustle of leaves, the sweet scent of pine needles, and the melodic chirping of birds. This is a place of peace, a place where we can shed the weight of our worries and connect with the natural world in a profound way. In our daily lives, we're often bombarded with stimuli, noise, lights, information overload. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, to lose touch with the rhythms of nature and the simple pleasures of existence. Cultivating inner stillness allows us to step back from this constant barrage and appreciate the beauty that surrounds us. We begin to notice the intricate patterns of a spider's web, the delicate petals of a flower, the play of light and shadow on a tree trunk. These seemingly insignificant details reveal the hidden wonders of the world, reminding us of the interconnectedness of all things. Furthermore, this state of tranquility fosters a sense of gratitude. When we are still, we are more attuned to the gifts we often take for granted: a warm cup of coffee, a sunny day, a kind word from a stranger. Appreciating these small blessings fills our hearts with joy and contentment, transforming our perspective on life itself. This shift in focus, from the relentless pursuit of external achievements to the cultivation of inner peace, allows us to experience a deeper sense of fulfillment and purpose. The pursuit of restful sleep, then, becomes a journey inward, a quest to cultivate a sanctuary for the soul amidst the storms of daily life. It's not merely about achieving physical exhaustion, it's about finding a quietude that permeates every aspect of our being. Consider the ripple effect of this inner stillness. Like a pebble dropped into a still pond, the impact spreads outward, touching every facet of our existence. Our relationships blossom with deeper empathy and understanding. Our interactions with the world become infused with a sense of peace and gratitude. Even the challenges we face lose their ability to consume us, as we meet them with a clear mind and a resolute spirit. Reflecting on this journey so far, we begin to see that the path to restful sleep is not a singular destination, but rather a continuous unfolding. It's a practice, a way of being that requires conscious effort and unwavering commitment. It's about cultivating a mindset of stillness, of acceptance, of gratitude. It's about learning to dance with the ebb and flow of life, trusting that even in the midst of turbulence, there is a deep and abiding peace waiting to be discovered. As the city outside slowly begins to hush, surrendering to the quiet embrace of dawn, a profound stillness settles within. It's not the absence of noise, but the presence of something far deeper, a tranquil awareness that transcends the fleeting anxieties of the day. In this space of quietude, we discover the true nature of rest. It's not merely a physical state of repose, but a state of being, a harmonious alignment of mind, body, and spirit. This journey inward, this exploration of our inner landscape, has revealed the transformative power of stillness. Like a seed planted in fertile ground, the practice of cultivating inner peace nourishes our souls, allowing us to blossom into our fullest potential. It's a journey without a fixed destination, a continuous unfolding that unfolds with each mindful breath, each compassionate thought, each act of kindness. And so, as the first rays of sunlight filter through the window, painting the room in a warm glow, we emerge from this inner sanctuary refreshed, renewed, and ready to face the day with a newfound clarity and resilience. The anxieties that once held us captive now fade into the background, replaced by a sense of peace that permeates every aspect of our being. The true practice begins now. Not in striving for a perfect state of tranquility, but in embracing the journey itself, in the gentle practice of returning to stillness again and again, moment by moment. The world may continue to spin, filled with its myriad of challenges and distractions, but within us, a sanctuary of peace awaits. It is within this sanctuary that we truly find rest.